So I went and got my fourth treatment. Got my pump all hooked up today. Met with my oncologist, and the results was much better. He was much nicer today. Um, I guess his team had lost the Super Bowl last time, and so he was a little salty. But anyway, we're all human beings. Um, Talked to him about it, and he said basically that my liver enzymes are elevated, and he said that's probably going to be the only thing that stops my treatment early. That they've done some experimental test for my DNA that he sent off to California that they're waiting for the results on. Part of it came back and it was positive. I don't even know what test this is. He pulled it up, but I can't see it in my stuff online, so who knows? Maybe I'll dig around a little, see if I can find it. But supposedly that'll tell if I have cancer in my blood or not. He described the hiccups to me, which is my worst side effect that I've had so far. I haven't had them this time around, knock on wood. But basically, he said I don't know, whatever the nerve is that controls your diaphragm, pharyngeal nerve, I think it is, that it gets tight when you drink the cold fluids, and it tightens around the larynx, and that sends the signal to breathe or something. I don't know how it works, but that it's causing my diaphragm to contract. And so warm fluids and not talking too much, which I talk for a living, so that's kind of a bad thing for me, but I wouldn't mind not talking so much. So hopefully that alleviates that. The heartburn isn't too bad right now. The nurse did say to take the formaldehyde, basically I guess brand name is Pepsid, on an empty stomach first thing in the morning, and that's the best way to treat the heartburn, and that will help a little bit with the hiccups as well. See what else. Treatment went well today. I feel pretty good. I mean, obviously I'm a little pumped up off of the dexamethasone, I guess it is, so it's got me a little energetic. I was feeling a little loopy at work and kind of a little dizzy, so I left early to come home. Don't want to be driving feeling like that. I was afraid it might progressively get worse. It's kind of the thing with this, is it seems like you never know which way the side effects are going to go. But I got home, drank some fluids, and chilled out a little bit, and that seemed to help with that side effect or symptom or whatever it was. On a side note, and not divulging too much information about other people that are in an infusion center, there was a gentleman in there. I mean, obviously, whenever they're getting ready to give me my chemicals and everything, you recite your name and your date of birth out loud. There was a gentleman in there that was born in 1927. And that to me was just amazing. And he was in good health. And obviously, if he's going to be going through chemotherapy at, 97 years old? Almost 100? That was pretty amazing to me. Obviously, I don't know anything about what kind of therapy he's going through, what his direct situation is. But that was pretty impressive to me. Hopefully I make it that old and am as healthy as he is and all that. But work's good, everything's good. I'm really working on mindset. That's my big thing right now. Trying to keep my mind occupied and stay busy and keep my mind off of the nausea, off of the side effects, off of all the bad things, and really trying to focus on my mental health. And that seems to honestly be the single biggest thing to how I feel. I think that a lot of the side effects kind of, if you focus on them, they're a lot worse. And if you don't focus on them and you find things to occupy your mind that are healthy, that it's kind of like life. If you just sit around and feel sorry for yourself all the time, it's a self-fulfilling prophecy. Kind of like, I feel bad. Well, then you feel worse. If you just sit there and focus on it, how bad your life is, all the things that are going wrong, oh my God, poor me. And if you choose to focus on that, because it is a choice, Now you can recognize that there is some things going on in your life, and then you can deal with them, and you can try to figure out how to overcome them. And that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to really focus on using my mind and my willpower to push through, not push through per se, I'm not ignoring that when I don't feel well, but I'm also choosing not to embrace it and to let it consume me. And I'm really going to try hard to push myself to stay busy, to treat the side effects that I do have, to go to work, which does feel good because I feel productive. And as human beings, we do like to feel like we're contributing and that we have value. And I think going to work is healthy for me. And as long as I am physically and mentally capable of doing my job well, I will continue to do it. I've asked my the people I work with, my team, to let me know if I'm just being stubborn and not recognizing when to quit. But as of today, my fourth cycle, I'm starting my 33rd percent, so approaching 50% of the way there. By the end of March, I'll be at halfway. So that's exciting for me. Already looking forward to that. Also planning a camping trip with my family, with my siblings and my mother, hopefully, and kind of take it from there. Things are good, and I'm feeling good, and I'm still blessed that in so many ways that I choose to focus on that, on how early this was caught. And given my age, it's not a guarantee that that would have happened. That I'm dealing with it now, not when I'm older. That I have the insurance that I do, that I live where I do, all these things. These are all positives. Well, I don't know if you could hear that, but my dog wants in. So, hope everyone's having a good night.